Hi Gemini, it's Suzanne here to do a reading for you. I've been away for a while, took a little break, whoops, and yeah, I'm back. So I hope all is well with you, and we're going to do, I'm using a lot of chakra cards today, but I don't necessarily feel like, we might get into a little bit of that, but for the most part, we're just going to use the cards as what they are, okay? So this week, the way that we're going to frame this reading is the questions that I'm asking are coming from somebody in your life, okay? But first, let's pull a couple of cards, a couple of oracle cards from the soul's journey. Actually, I don't think this is the soul's journey now that I think about it, but if the name comes to me, I'll share it with you. We're just going to see what you feel, first of all, like you might be struggling with, or you might be lacking, or you might be missing in a connection or within yourself, just to get a feel for where you're at. What do we have here? Patience. All right, so this is something that you might be struggling with right now. It says you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So that's the lesson. Patience is what you are struggling with. All right, so could be the realization as well. All right, so we're struggling with some patience right now, and also cause and effect. So this might mean that you're struggling to connect the dots. You're struggling to connect the dots with something you said or something you did, or the effect of maybe outside or external circumstances, maybe things that you can't control. You're struggling with, I feel like, connecting the dots in some way with somebody, okay? The lesson here is you are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So this could be speaking to how you are thinking about a particular situation, a particular connection, particular relationship, and you might not be connecting the dots with how you're thinking about something and what is showing up, okay? So this is what you are struggling with right now. All right, so again, we're going from the perspective of your person or somebody in your life asking you these questions. So these questions could be coming from, that particular person's higher self, okay? So the first question is, how are you doing? How are you doing? That's the first question. And the cards are going to reflect how you are doing right now. All right, so first question, let's see, how are you doing right now? We have the moon. So this is card of Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. When it comes to how you are doing, it feels like you might feel like you, in some way, you feel in the dark, okay? You feel in the dark because of what we have up here. Again, you're not connecting the dots. You might be fearful of something. You might be living in fear when it comes to something around this person or this connection or whatever situation. You spend a lot of time not being able to see something, maybe not able to say something. As far as communication goes, you might be afraid to say something to somebody. So when someone asks you how you're doing, do you really tell them? if this person were to ask you, would you say great? Would you say I'm fantastic? Because if you do, I don't feel like that's truthful. Why do we have the moon here? Okay, we have the Tower. So there's a lot of fear here. If you were answering honestly, I feel like you would say, I'm afraid of a lot of things right now. I'm afraid, I feel like I don't have control in my life. I feel like I'm in the dark about a lot of things. I might be in the dark about a lot of things in this relationship, at work, just in my life in general. I feel very out of control. I feel like things are happening that I can't control. What else do we need to know? I feel alone. All right, so we've got the Hermit, the Moon. So we've got Virgo energy and Pisces energy. So you might tell this person that you're dealing with a lot of feelings that you feel like you can't share. And that is upsetting to you, and it makes you feel out of control. It makes you feel badly that you can't share certain things, or you're afraid to share certain things. But the reason that you are, it's because you have some fear, and I feel like very alone. You're really looking at your life, and you're really deciding, should I just move away from this? Should I run and cut bait? Or is this something worth fighting for? And I feel like you go back and forth with that. All right, so that's what I feel like your person would, or you would tell your person if you were being truthful and honest. All right, so if your person were to ask you, what dominates your thoughts right now? What are you thinking about? What is it that you're thinking about more than anything else? Let's see. What do we have here? All right, so we've got the Three of Coins, which is the Three of Pentacles. All right, so the Three of Pentacles, you might be thinking a lot about coming together with somebody, or hearing from somebody, or having some sign in the physical world that somebody wants you, that somebody pays attention to you, that somebody needs you. That's what the Three of Pentacles is about. At the end here, we're going to take a look at what color comes up the most. I feel like we can do that. But what's on your mind is, I don't feel like it's necessarily as much that you're thinking as much about yourself right now and what you can do for yourself, but possibly who is around you, who is coming into your life, who is coming out of your life, who you want to be around more is what you're thinking about. Why the Three of Pentacles here? And we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. All right, so when this card is in the upright, it can be about heartache, it can be about a broken heart, okay? When this card is in the reverse, though, it's about faith, okay? Having faith in what is in your heart, okay? But, we're surrounded here by a lot of yellow, and that's that energy of, you're always in the energy of, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, which, I commonly refer to as split energy. The yellow really represents that. So it's like, there are days where you have faith in possibly coming together with somebody, or reuniting with somebody, or making some type of friendship, connection, relationship work. And there are other days where you don't see it working at all. And it really, I feel like, is around how much faith you have that particular day. All right, so what else do we need to know here about what you're thinking? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Communication. You're thinking that communication has stalled, has slowed down, or has come to a complete halt. And you're trying to figure out, you're trying to think about what might have caused this. That is why the Three of Swords is in the reverse. You might have faith, again, today and not tomorrow, because something has come to a real halt. It could be something in the communication, in the physical world. It might have come to a halt and you know the reason why, or it might have come to a halt and you don't know the reason why. You know, when this person is asking you how you're doing, you feel alone, you feel in the dark, you feel out of control. You know, you might be lacking in patience around a particular situation. And then we have the cause and effect. This is something you're struggling with right now. So you might not know what you might have done or said to cause a certain effect. And that can be frustrating. And that might be why you're lacking patience in this situation as well. So if this person were to ask you how you are feeling right now, what would you say? Five of Cups. There is some sadness here. You would say that you feel a sense of loss and you feel some real sadness. You might feel like you are missing, you know, I almost feel like you're missing a friend. Even if it was more than a friend, more than a friendship, I feel like you're missing the friendship part of the connection more than anything. And I feel like that's really important to point out. Because that's where this particular connection really connected for you, was the camaraderie, you know, the trust, the friendship. You know, the Two of Cups might be there. The romantic energy might be there. But it's like, I feel like you really connected on a different level with this person, where the friendship and the camaraderie and the trust was a big deal. And that you're feeling sad. You're feeling a sense of loss. So why do we have the Five of Cups here? Ooh, we have the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles. You feel like you were either not communicated with, you feel like somebody moved away, or you're feeling that energy, you're feeling that person move away from you. This might not have happened completely, but you are sensing that. You're sensing that somebody is pulling away from you, pulling away from the connection in general. What else? The Chariot. All right, so the Chariot's showing up in the upright. It's almost like you want to dismiss this energy. It's like you don't want to feel this. I feel like you're fighting for... That's why we have a lack of patience here. It's like you might sense, you might intuitively feel somebody moving away from you. And it's like you want to go after it. You want to... Physically, I feel like physically, emotionally, you want to go after something that you feel like you're losing. All right, so the next question your person has for you is, do you believe in me? Do you believe in me? Do you believe in this connection? Excuse. Let's see. Queen of Cups, card of Scorpio. All right. Chariot, card of Cancer. Forgot to say that. This is my card for love. Okay. You definitely see love here. You either are in love with this person, you have been in love with this person, or you're falling in love with this person. All right. So I feel like you do believe in this connection. Why? Why do we believe in this connection? Ace of Swords. I feel like you know that this, whoever you're dealing with, when things are good, when things are the way that they're supposed to be, it's like you have, it's like this person isn't, I feel like this person isn't hard to read. This is somebody that you probably know pretty well. This is somebody that I feel like possibly over the course of your friendship, relationship, connection has been pretty clear with you. Do you believe in this connection so far? I feel like you do. Let's see what else. Ace of Coins. All right. So this feels like a renewal here. All right. You believe that there is an opportunity for a new beginning. You might feel like you're struggling being patient right now. I don't know what happened here. There might have been a fight. There might have been a breakup. There might have been just that uncomfortable feeling that somebody is pulling away. And you don't know, Tower. You don't know what to do about it. You feel out of control. You know, you feel like this isn't in your control. You feel somebody slipping away from you, and you feel very alone because of it. You know, you're thinking that you want this to come back together. You have faith in the fact that you want this to come back together. You know, if we're looking at these cards in terms of color, what colors are showing up? We've got yellow and blue, okay? So the blue is about communication, all right? And we've got fives, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. So it's like communication has really diminished. Okay, the communication that you might be having at this point is about changing something, okay, because we have fives. So somebody here wants to change something. Somebody might want to move away from you. You might want to move away from the other person. You might want to see some type of change in this person, or they might want to see some particular change in you. With the Moon here, that can be, again, fear. You might have, you know, when the first question was about how are you doing, you are afraid that you are losing somebody. And remember what I said about this card in the beginning. It's about connecting the dots. The other color that shows up the most here for you is the yellow. So there might be a real struggle with communication here, and like you've got one foot in and one foot out, because part of you on certain days wants to run away from this, and part of you on certain days wants to fight for this. So that's something that you really have to look at, because this person, you might feel this person pulling away from you because you're in that energy. You're in that energy of one foot in, one foot out. You know, when we ask if you believe in this connection, do you believe in this person? You definitely believe in the fact that there can be a clear beginning with a lot of intention to grow something. And we have Queen of Cups right in the middle here, which is love. red says that you do have an opportunity. You do believe in an opportunity for a new beginning here, to follow your heart. Let's get 3 cards that summarize where you are currently at. All right, so let's see. What do we have? All right, so we have the green. All right. This is saying, I love what your eyes say when you look at me. That might be something that you notice about a particular person, the way they look at you. Eye contact might be a really big deal to you, or it might have made a really big impression on you with this person. This is what you might say to your person. And then what else do we have here? I can love without conditions. You know, what color is this card? The yellow. When you're in the energy of fighting for this connection, this is what you would say to your person. I can love without condition. I don't want to put conditions on this connection, relationship, whatever we have, okay? That's when your one foot is in. What do we have here? I love listening to your voice. So, you know, we've got 2 green, which is the heart chakra. You're very much in your heart space right now, very much in your feelings. You might be looking at memories that the 2 of you had or shared. It seems like you really love this person's eyes when they look at you, and you probably miss listening to this person's voice. Okay, remember we've got 4 blue cards here, which are all about communication, and you are missing communication and actually hearing this person's voice, I feel like. Okay? All right, so Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. I hope you have a great week. All right, thanks so much. Bye.